not a charity. Where they decided, okay, I'm going to divide the property 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll also make an equal and fifth property. So the fifth property was a trust, correct? Fifth property. So the fifth property was a trust, correct? That's a 5 brother story. And the fifth brother has created so much wonder. You and me are sitting here, correct? And somebody in 1926 decided, okay, let the property be not divided only into 4. Let the property be divided into 5. And that, now we are seeing generations of people getting benefited. Because of that noble gesture, 100 years later, when we look back, so much education, first timers we all have come. So passion. Do it with passion. College is a great place to find your passion. Because normally outside, because photography club, character and personality club, social club, NSS club, dramatics club, so many clubs here. So you should explore what you're good at. Right now, we might not even be knowing what you're good at. But use the 4 years to find what you're good at. People like me, after 4 years, we took another 3-4 years to find what we are good at. So you use this 4 years to find what you're good at. So put a lot of effort on it. Then it excites you. Because you need not an alarm to get up. Because today morning I woke up at 4:30. I have to get a flight at 6 o'clock from Chennai, land in Coimbatore. But if I say, okay, it is troubling, why should I get up at 4:30? Is it worth going all the way to Coimbatore? I'm passionate. I'm passionate doing what I do. So for me, I don't mind. Yesterday I slept at 12:45, 3.5 hours sleep. It's okay. But when you're passionate doing it, your body will push you to do it. But if you're not passionate, then the game is over. So all the kids who are here, be passionate about it. Find your passion in this 4 years. Then everything will come right. Time management will come right. Energy will come right. But if you ask me to do some other job, which I cannot even do in my life, because I don't know what to do. You ask me to be a desk job guy, I cannot do that. Because I don't know how to do that. There's nothing wrong, right in doing it. Maybe a desk job guy is very passionate, going 9 o'clock every day, doing till 6:30. Admire them also. It is their passion. But let us find our passion and stick to it.
Sir, we all know that your passion lies in serving people. Many wouldn't know that you worked as an intern in a political party in 2009 for almost 3 months, where you decided that politics wouldn't work for you and it is not your ideal path. Then you went on to pursue your civil services, and then once again you entered politics in 2020. So what major differences do you spot between 2009 Annamalai and 2020 Annamalai? So like what actually changed?
Okay, it was always there. Entering into politics was always there at the back of my mind at some point of time, because after engineering 2007, when I finished my engineering here, I was 22, 23 then. I cannot even think about politics. Small family, village, father, mother, agriculturist, and I cannot even dream of becoming a politician at that point of time because of the financial constraints and other conditions. So that is why I tell a lot of people, when you have a passion, when at that point of time you are not able to pursue that passion, build yourself to pursue that passion in the future years. And some of you might be a stand-up comedy you want to do, but maybe right now you don't want to do it. But build it up, improve your skills so that you do it. So engineering happened, post that MBA happened. So in the MBA first year, I decided to do an internship. That point of time, Mr. Vijaykanth started a political party. So I came and interned with them in 2009 for about 3 months. Then also I realized, okay, it is a tough one. Money, cost, this, that, and so many things are there. And I don't want to attribute myself to that. So then I went to civil service, but the passion was always there. It is like pushing you, improving you. You want to reach there eventually. Only then it took some extra time. Went to civil service, was a police officer for about 9 years. I quit and came back in 2020. So for me, it is about circling back to that passion all the time, because at some point of time I couldn't do it because I didn't have the wherewithal to do it. Then can I take some time extra to improve myself, keep myself comfortable to come and do it. So pursuing a passion you can always do, sir. You can do it 30, 35, 30, 40, but problem is we give up fast. That's a problem. We think we give up fast. We get married, we give up fast. We have kids, we give up fast. We don't want to take a risk. So my only advice to you is, when you have a burning passion, you have identified this is what say success and failure, because I can only do many things that I can do, but outcome is not in my hand. As long as I do it passionately without worrying about the outcomes will eventually come, and better outcomes will come. So that is the beauty of following a passion also, that you are not tied by success and failure. Else you are bound by success and failure. That invariably pulls you down. You are not happy with your pay rise. You are not happy with the company position. So if you're not passionate about it, all these things will prick you. But if you're passionate about it, you don't mind sitting in a garage and inventing the next big thing. There's a company in Coimbatore called Bull. Bull. Yes. Bull started with 8 employees about 20 years back. Bull manufactures all the JCB machines like that. They manufacture the house, the back house. Other day I was meeting the founder. One Parthipan is there. I was telling, look, I started with 8 people. Right now, we export to 60 countries. It's a 2,200 crore revenue company just out of Coimbatore. Pure passion. Pure passion, invented 19 patents now. They compete with companies like JCB. They compete with some of the biggest giants. But when I sat with them for half an hour, only thing I found is passionate. From 8 to thousands of employees, 2,200 crore revenue, 60 plus countries exports. Want to go madness, we don't even know why we are doing it. 1 hour we are like, oh my god, I wasted 1 hour on Instagram because I'm only looking at all those things. Now, even you take a fast food, sir. Fast food. There is a certain chemical added to that fast food. Fast food. The moment you eat it, it's a part of the brain where you want craving starts. You want more. You want to have more French fries. You want to have that. So all around you, the society is built to trap you. The society is built to take your time more. That's the nature of a business model. Now you are going to enter into that society. Anybody is in Facebook here? Anybody is in Facebook? Can you just put up your hand up? Facebook, okay. So only some of our old timers are here, okay. Now Facebook is slowed because they want to move the product to Instagram. And they want to push to Instagram. Instagram, it's live, it's fast. A lot of young people are in Instagram. Now all the companies they know how to create a product, how to kill that product, how to create the next product, how to make that shift. Car companies do it, technology companies do it. Now this is a trapping all around you. And in that you see misinformation warfare. So read more, go to the depth of it. Anything you read, you spend time to read. Don't borrow somebody's time to just clickbait the headline. You should go into it. What is tariff? What is 50%? What is Indo-US problem? Opposition party is making an issue in India. What are the ruling party to which I belong to? We give you a counter thing. This is the truth. You read both sides. Go very deep into it. Unless you spend time understanding what is truth. Now there is a new word called pseudo-truth. It's a false, but I can make you to believe that is truth. I can make it to appear as truth. That is called pseudo-truth. So it will look like a truth. Now pseudo-truth is also there. Psychologically, a lot of games they play to push pseudo-truth into it. So a lot of hooking happens, attention mismatch happens, death scrolling happens. So that is why I mentioned focus. Why did I mention focus is, I remember Mark Zuckerberg in an interview said, morning when I go to my wardrobe, I open. It is only my grey sweater. So hence grey sweaters, I wear a jeans pant, I go out. Because morning only I get trouble what to wear. My decision making energy goes there. All through the day, this is how my mind behaves. So morning I want Warren Buffett, the great man, Berkshire Hathaway. Can you imagine somebody eating the same breakfast for 45 years? Same breakfast 45 years. Every day, same breakfast, same shop, same morning, same item, $2.15 he pays, eats the breakfast and comes out. 45 years. He created the richest corporation in the world. Because his theory is very simple. Why should I confuse my mind early in the morning what to eat? Should I eat a dosa? Should I eat a idli? Should I eat a upma? In West, you don't have a choice. They just make it, you just eat and come. But in the real world, so many choices, you have a problem. So, great examples is, I wear a white and brown or some blue shirt sometime, because it is all to limit the choices, because this gives you a lot of confusion. And this is the best way to counter misinformation, because your mind is always sharp and alert. You are not stuck in the choice paradox. You are limiting your choice consciously. Then you are focused, super focused. Then you do great things what you want to do. This is my advice. Thank you.
Sir, what advice would you give to young people struggling between the pursuit of passion and pressure of practicality?
Oh, it's a great question, but it's an individual choice, because all of us are very different. None of us are similar. And our life choices are very different. The way where we are born is different. How we have come is different. Correct? Some people have come by plane. Some people have come by walking. Some people have come by running. Okay, different people have come here. So naturally, the choice you make differs. But I would say, if you're privileged enough to pursue your passion immediately, pursue it. If you think the life was hard at you till now, you might need some extra time to pursue your passion, pursue it. Only the time limit varies. And normally for a first generation guy, if anybody is a first generation, can you just put up your hand? I'm the first person in my village to come to a college. Anybody is here? Somebody will be there. Okay, there are some friends. Okay, I'm second generation. My father is a graduate. I am a graduate. Okay. More hands should naturally go up. Okay. We still live in a village. Somebody is there which has got 50, 60 houses. Okay. So, different backgrounds, different people, different students, but all are very important. Their hunger is very important. So, I would say, first you should know what is your passion. That is the critical question number one. Passion should not be like a cloud. It will come and grow. First year I want to do this. Second year of engineering I want to do this. Third year of engineering I want to do this. That is also okay. Because you are on the path of pursuing your passion. You might not even know what it is. It's okay. Some of us, like me, I knew at 30 what I want to do. It is also okay, no problem. But at least try to figure out what you want to do. Once you know this is what you want to do, then you channelize your life priorities, energy towards it. Then immediately, if you're able to do it. Else, you circle around, do other things, come back, be an IT engineer, be a startup guy, whatever you want to do it, come back to your passion. Or you want to do a startup, that is your passion. Don't want to do it now. Do it 5 years later, do it 10 years later. Who said you should start a company at 22? Start a company at 35. But all I'm saying is, just remember, you should not forget your passion. Every single day, you should move towards your passion. That is what I'm trying to say. So, moment you have that mindset, the concept of practicality also is figured out, is also blended.
So, very relevant to your answer to the previous question. You famously took a break year after college to figure out what you wanted to do and where your passion lay, which was not normal at that point of time, or even now, sir. So, break years are not encouraged in typical Indian households. How did the idea of the break year come up to you? How did it change you? And how did you convince your parents about this idea? And do you think it should be normalized in our households, the idea of a break year, sir?
There is a beautiful book. First, all the young guys who are here to read it. It's called The Promise of a Pencil, written by a person called Adam Bryan. Promise of a Pencil. How a person took a break year from US, traveling across the world, and a small child who did not even have a pencil. When he asked the child, "What do you want as a gift?" The child said, in a forest country, the child said, "Can I get a pencil as a gift?" So that motivated him to start schools in Afghanistan and different parts of the world to give that pencil to a child to learn. So I would advise, if you live your engineering life well, break year is not needed. So I'm not blaming myself. So use this 4 years well, properly, move around, understand things, where you want to go, and what you want to do. Possibly you'll go there. But my case was slightly peculiar in the sense, my professor is here, I don't want to lie in front of him. I'm not that great a technical student to say that I'm a great engineer, I can be a proud engineer. No, after entering into engineering, second and third year, I realized, probably this is what not I want to do. I'm more like a human guy, want to touch and feel. I want to see things in front of me. And engineering is something which I felt I'm not connecting too much to a core engineering. Like many of you, what is the easiest option you take? You get into an IT company because they come on day zero, day one. So the companies that I mentioned, I got in one of the three day zero placement, I got it. Then the realization struck me, look, if I go there, 2 years training, they take me to Thiruvananthapuram, then I get into a job, then life goes in a different turn. If I can resist my temptation for 1 year, just see where I want to go, figure out where I want to go, get the better clarity of where I want to go. I took that 1 year break after taking a job from the college because we are very proud 100% placement. Each batch will have a competition, right? You will have a healthy competition. Who achieves 100% batch and which is that first and all. And I took a break 1 year and I figured out what I want to do. Then maybe went in a different path. So I want an advice for all of you. And the break year can also be a break week. Saturday, Sunday utilize for thinking. The break year can also be a break term. You get a term break. You want to do something. Go and intern with that company. Go and do that thing. Get the hands-on experience. Don't waste your break. If somebody has told it, I would have done it. And your annual holidays, you get a 1 month break. No? They don't give you break. They give you 1 month break. No? 15, 20 days. Take that experiment. You want to do this, go to some company, join, ask your placement coordinator, write an email. 15, 20 days, go work as an intern there. Try to understand whether you like it or not. Or if you want to be an entrepreneur, work in a shop floor in Coimbatore. Go to some manufacturing company, be with them, see it. Don't look at ego. You want to clean it, you clean it. You want to dust the lathe, you dust the lathe. You want to clean the lathe of oil, you do it. So whatever you want, you do it. But that break has to be strategic, used only for the purpose of thinking. We take a break here for enjoyment purpose, it is not worth it. So break here can also be a weekend. It can also be a break term. It is that certain time you are only doing what you want to love, because Americans are very famous for break years. Because 20% of Americans, I was told, of roughly 1 out of 5, they take a break year. They say, I'm taking a break year even before they enter a college, sometimes after a college, just to explore life, to decide what they want to do. But some of us might not have the privilege to do it in our country. So take a break term or a break weekend, understand, get a perspective, and then put your hands to it. This is my advice. I wouldn't advise you to take a break year. If you take it, fantastic, but I wouldn't advise it.
As an IPS officer, you were known as Singham for your bold actions. Can you share a time where you had to make a tough call under pressure? And what did it teach you about trusting your instincts?
Oh, many times. In life, when you start moving ahead in life, you have this gut feeling, instinct. People use different names. We say gut is the second brain. You keep your gut healthy, and your thinking process also you will feel. Anybody who keeps their gut clean, you will also feel the thinking process is fantastic. And it's not in police. Every time you take a gut call, you are in that crossroads, 50% here, 50% there. More than using the word called gut, it is the sum of all your instincts, your experiences, your skill set, which you have accumulated over the last 10, 20 years. When you come to that particular spot, you will get that feeling that you should take it. And that we call the gut call. No, gut call is not a blind call. It is a sum of your instinct, sum of your experience. It's a sum of all your worldly outlook. You take it. You will do it as a student. Why did you come to PhD at ITech? What course you are studying? Why did you take EC? Core. So it is a well planned, thought out, or a gut call? EC, computer science, no gut call. You're very clear you want to get into EC. What is your course? Oh, it's a gut call or gut call? Why did you take it? Met some professor, you asked questions, you took it, or met some professor, you asked questions, you took it, or you assumed and you took it?
I did not meet professors, sir. I met with a couple of people, like relatives who were already mechanical engineers, and they were in the industry. So I referred to them.
So both of you, I can understand, both of you in your life also, there is an element of gut call to it, right? You have a basic idea, basic assumption, you do it. So you will invariably do this in life. You got to trust your instinct many a time. Because, as I mentioned, law of unintended consequences. No, in a complex system, nobody can predict the outcome that clearly. That's why there is a very famous quote in economics. The economists are so great, they predicted 21 out of the last 19 recession. Which means they predicted more recession than the recession that actually happened. So it's a complex system. So in policing, you have to do it more. It's an instinct based. It comes with experience, not at our level. You see a constable, he takes a lot of gut call. You see an inspector who deals with crimes, he takes a lot of gut call. You see people at the front line. IPS officers are not at the front line. We are more like an officers at the level managing people. But you should someday call an inspector here. That gives you a very different perspective about life. They take a lot of gut calls, and many a time that gut call is 9 out of 10 times right. We get a lot of our gut calls wrong. Because it's always in the system, always in the surrounding, understanding is doing it. And you always look for perfection. You always want to have a perfect choice. That is where we all get into trouble, because a perfect choice is never there. Never there. It will only waste your time. You will miss the bus. And by the time delaying a decision making is the biggest sin than making a decision itself. So my appeal to all of you is make a decision, even if it is a gut call, just sail with it. Sorry for asking the question to both of you. Okay.
So we'll move for our last question, sir. So we have a policy here, not policy, that we take internal exams, we take 2 exams in the same day, sir. So we'll have a session and another in the afternoon session. You had once mentioned that you wrote your IAM exam and your civil service exams within the same day. We as students, we get stressed to deal with even these internal exams within the same day. How did you manage to write both of those exams, and how did you manage to deal with the pressure and your time to approach this, sir?
I didn't have a choice. Frankly speaking, there is no choice for me. And during my MBA, I was very clear that I wanted to get into civil service, because I've seen politics also. Service, I felt civil service is easier before I get into politics, if at all I change my mind in the future. There's no choice. The government of India's deadline is very clear. Deadlines are published, mains exam, optional papers exam, general studies exam, the deadline is there. To my shock, IIM Lucknow, the trimester exams, same date. I went with my dean. Dean said it is not possible because everybody writes in the morning. How can I write in the evening? Question paper is same. Then the chairman of IIM Lucknow at that point was J. Rani, who happened to be the chairperson also. Then I wrote a long letter to him saying that, look, I don't have a problem. I'll write my exam in the morning. I'll come back. I'm not going to see the question paper. You just give the same paper to me in the evening. I will sit down and write it. So you just have to trust me and do this for me. Same thing. Morning I have to write my civil service GS1 paper. Come back to campus. GS2 paper some days 2 paper. GS paper in the afternoon, essay. Come back 6 o'clock, start my MBA exam, finish it. Through the night, prepare for next day. Through 2-3 days it happened. So I think when you don't have a choice, number one, your mind, you will push yourself to do that. So that is why you will achieve 100% more things than us. You will do 100% great things than us. You have to just push your mind to believe it is possible. Because many a time we think very small. Thinking small is a sin, sir. I show you some numbers and all. Thinking small is a sin now. You should not even think small. You already built companies now. So Reliance is 245 billion. What if you should, can I build first $1 trillion? Somebody sitting in this room should dream. I will be building India's first $1 trillion company in my lifetime. We should see Americans have got so many. NVIDIA 4 trillion, Microsoft 3.1 trillion, Apple. You look at all the companies, so many $1 trillion companies, you don't even have one. So, but somebody should have the belief that I will do it. And when you have that belief, you will do it. Because a small problem also, same mindset you will apply. Big problem also, same mindset you will apply. The mind stress is same only. The big problem, same mind stress. Small problem also, same mind stress. So instead, take a bigger problem and apply the same mind stress. I think you will also do more, but for me, it just happened that in the book also, I just have to navigate 2 worlds. One a civil service world and management world on 3 days to pass through. But luckily, I got through. There is also a factor of luck. There is also a factor of karma. There is also a factor of your hard work. It's a combination all the time, right?
So, thank you for your patience and for your exemplary answers. It was truly an honor and personally even a dream come true to sit alongside you and discuss these questions and topics.
Best wishes to both of you and through you to all the students here. You will achieve great things in life. I'm very, very certain about it. Go out and make Bharat great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Complimentary remarks in appreciation of Sri Annamalai will follow after the felicitation.